Hello, everybody. It is Matthew 14, continuation. And they did all eat and were filled, and they took up the fragments that remained 12 baskets full. Of course, the number for the church. And they had eaten were about 5,000 men, beside women and children. And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. When he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into the mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. In the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out of fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid. This is a parallel of how they speak of the coming storm. Sorry, I had to make a post on that. It was very interesting. So they saw him walking on the sea, and they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out of fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them and said, Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid. Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. Now, of course, Trump had the calm before the storm speech, and they always talk about the coming storm, and which of course is the four horsemen of the apocalypse, and basically World War III. And then the fake Jesus will come to calm that storm and put an end to World War III and to save the earth from their supposed alleged fake global warming. And because that'll be the blame for a lot of the chaos on the earth, along with the wars, of course, earthquakes, tsunamis, so on and so forth, that they will have created. But yeah, they've got their fake Jesus, again, as above, so below, that will perform the calming of the storm, so to speak, that of course they created, which is what they call order out of chaos. They create the chaos and they bring you the order. And it's always a new world order or some type of new, just like when they brought forth the illness, and now we're living under a new world order, so to speak, with the illness. That's about all I'm going to talk about that. But at the time of the end shall the king of the south push at him, and the king of the north shall come against him like a whirlwind, with the chariots and the horsemen, with the many ships, and shall enter into the countries, and shall overflow and pass over. He shall enter also into the glorious land, and many countries shall be overthrown, but these shall escape out of his hand, even Edom and Moab, and the chief of the children of Ammon. He shall stretch forth his hand also upon the countries, and the sea of Egypt shall not escape. But he shall have power over treasures of gold, of silver, and all of the precious things of Egypt, and the Libyans and Ethiopians shall be at his steps. But tidings out of the east and out of the north shall trouble him. Therefore he shall go forth with a great fury to destroy, and utterly to make away many. And he shall plant the tabernacles of his palace between the seas and the glorious holy mountain. Yet he shall come to his end, and none shall help him. All right, love you very much. Ask questions. We'll continue with that tomorrow. Love y'all.